Hi guys, welcome to Kingshot. My name is Heimdall, and today I am going to play Eternity's Reach on my main account, and I'm just going to talk you guys through it while I'm going through. I'll show you my strategy, which differs from what the developers, what they tell you to do. I find that following their advice does not give the best rewards, and the rewards in this event are Governor Charms. Governor Charms are very hard to get unless you are purchasing. So we've got about 2 more minutes left before I'll be able to log into the battlefield. Before you can log in, you have to make sure that all of your troops are home. I don't have any troops out right now, and you have to make sure that all troops are healed. I knew that mine were not. For the sakes of this video, I didn't heal them yet, but we'll go ahead and heal everybody. Give it just a second. Everybody must be busy right now. There we go. Alright, so now I am ready. Those are the requirements. You have to have all troops home and all troops healed. You cannot have anybody out gathering or in somebody else's terror rally or outrunning beasts yourself. When we first get in here, I'm going to try and find a spot kind of in between the level 1 and level 2 veins, with level 3 veins just out of eyesight. My city is a TG5, True Gold 5, which means nobody's really going to mess with me. So I can pretty much put my city anywhere without worrying about being raided in the veins that I'm gathering at. However, if you are lower powered, it is better to stay a little farther away from the center if you're not trying to battle over the veins. The strategy I'm going to use today will show you a way to rank high to get good rewards without having to be powerful. The very first thing we're going to do is try and find a place that is near level 1 and 2 veins, with level 3 veins not too far away, like I said. And we want to find an area that is plentiful with the Caesars, or the Cesares, however you want to have them said. And now I'm about to go into the battlefield. Here we go. You can look at the small mini map up here. You can click on this to jump quickly to different spots if you want to scout other areas. You can zoom in and out ever so far on the main map. And I just want to find an area. See, so there's some 2s. There's some 1s. Still 2s. But we're also looking for the Caesars. There seems to be a good stack of Caesars. So I think I'm going to plot myself right in here. One thing else to look at, this little soldier's head with the magnifying glass in the bottom left corner. That is going to help you jump back and forth between different Caesars. Some of them will have other opponents already targeting them. You can decide if you think you can beat the opponent or not. If you can beat it, you will steal it. And that's how you can jump to Caesars without having to scan the map the entire time. We can also look at the tree for frontier skills. On this map, we're going to do 1,500 copper ores for every Caesar we defeat. We are going to do increased troop march speed on battlefield by 25%. We are going to obtain 5,000 copper ores when occupying a normal vein, and this gets triggered once a minute, and I will explain that shortly. We are going to increase our copper ore gathering efficiency by 15% when occupying veins. And we are going to use dispatch squad's gathering speed is increased by 50 by 60 seconds after use. only applies to squads deployed while the skill is active. So if you deploy squads and then activate this, it will not increase their speed. So we're going to do right at the top. Level 2 will be on the right. Level 3 will be on the left. Level 4 will be on the left. And level 5 will be on the right. We got about 30 seconds left. And I will be able to teleport in. Yep, I think I'm going to go about right here. 10 seconds left. And then I'm just going to, as quickly as possible, attack the Caesars. I happen to know where these ones all are, so I'm not going to use that button yet. I've already scoped this area out. You can see me just jumping quickly between them as fast as I can, trying to find one that hasn't been targeted yet. And it seems like they are just too plentiful where I'm at, so I'm going to go try and pop somewhere else. Let's see. How are we doing over here on the map? Well, it's hard to find them anywhere, isn't it? Everybody is targeting them quick. I'll find some I can steal. Here we go. And I just stole them from him. So we're going to do, like I said, right, right, and we're almost to the next stage where we can start gathering. I'm out of marches, so I'm just going to have to wait for some to get back. We're almost there to skill level 3. My troops are going way too far right now to be trying to find Caesars. This is taking longer than I wanted it to. On getting to skill level 3, they're nowhere to be found anywhere. No Caesars on guard nearby. I'll go ahead and attack one just for a minute, and then we'll find some more Caesars momentarily. Go ahead and get some loot going real quick. Anytime you occupy a vein that hasn't been occupied before, you will get loot. Go ahead and turn that off so we don't have to see it each time. Just tells you that you can only send one loot caravan at a time. There we go. You saw me. I just jumped, teleported real quick so I can get some more Caesars. And I just unlocked the next level. So now that I've unlocked this, I have 2258 left. Now, from there, I am going to try and on time launch to a vein and recall every minute to try and land an extra 5,000 ore every single minute by doing this. So recall those troops, send after the loot, keep going after Caesars. Keep going after Caesars the entire time. Go back to my town. I'm going to keep going after the loot right here. I might still be able to get this one before that guy steals it. I think I can beat him there. It's going to be close. I think I beat him. Yep. All right, so now I'm back at 2158. So now we'll get a troop march back home. I'm not going to send to the same one. I'm going to send to another one. This way I get another full set of loot and another 5,000 ore. Okay, and then I'm going to recall from there, and I will get this loot. Meanwhile, I'm still going to go after Caesars. Trying to find them from places that no one else has done yet. Ones that don't have 3 or 4 people already going at them. Not always possible. See, that one jumped me way too far away. We get this loot. Now I'm back to 2048, so now we're going to try and occupy this one here. Give me another 5,000. Recall it. There we go. I'll send loot, get out loot from there. You saw me, I just jumped, and the reason I jumped was to get my troops home quicker. I'm going to gather here. Now I've already a couple seconds late on gathering my 5,000, but I'm going to send it to that. And I actually messed up right there. I sent it to an unoccupied, so I'm not going to get any loot off that one. I did get my 5,000, but that's all I'm going to get. I needed to send to one that was occupied by rebels. Something like this one right here, which is the one that we will send to next. The entire time I'm still hunting Caesars. You saw I did send a couple of marches to attack the fractured veins, but I do still maintain going after. We're going to click the one on the left on this time to increase our gathering efficiency. And now we can attack this one to get another 5,000. The second it gets there, we are going to recall. There we go. Recall and loot. March is coming home. Now I need to find another that hasn't been occupied. There's loot from mine over there. It's still just been sitting there. Gather in here. Find a couple Caesars that are not being attacked. Nope, none right now, so we'll come back. This guy is almost here. Let's see, I think we can send one more after that loot. As soon as he gets here, we're going to recall him. Because we got what we wanted out of it. It's almost back. 2 seconds. Alright. Keep on attacking Caesars anywhere we can. Now, once the timer gets down to the last 7 minutes, the center will open up. If you can be there before the center opens and you can time your hit perfectly, you can get in and get some extremely high extra bonus points. You have to time it perfectly, absolutely, or you have to be exactly powerful enough to deal with 5 or 6 hits hitting you back to back rapidly in order to hold the title. If you hold it just for a second, it's enough to give you a bonus that's strong enough to give you second or third place even. I'm going to try for it. I normally do not ever try for it, but just for the purposes of this video, I'm going to. I've got 15 minutes left in the event. Let's see. We got some stuff going on. Let's jump right here. Steal a couple. It's time to go. And I didn't gather. I took from an unoccupied one rather than one that right here, the Caesars that has been that's in control by the Caesars. Let's see. Not many left out here that aren't in control. Let me recall from there. Yeah, I found one that nobody was going after. My tree is maxed. Let's see, where are we at? We're right here. All right, let's come over here. There's the center. How are we doing? I think I'm going to go right there. Got about 6 minutes left. Let me find me a vein that's unoccupied. There's a Caesar. Nope, he got that before I did. These guys in here look like they're not paying much attention to the Caesars there. No, these guys over here are. Maybe that guy just hadn't seen them yet. Maybe it had just spawned. But I'm looking around for them. There's not much in the way of finding anything over here. There we go. I found one more. Go in here to gather. As soon as he gets there, I'll recall him. There was no loot on that one because I was too far away. Man, I might have hamstrung myself by jumping too early for this. Yeah, guys, I think I definitely should have waited until closer to 8 minutes to teleport this close. Because there's really just nowhere for me to be able to gather from that's got loot because it has not been occupied yet. And I'm a pretty decent ways away from my city that I'm looking. Try and go a different direction. Out here. I'm sure I'm flying across the screen. It's probably giving a headache. I apologize for that. That was just unoccupied, so no again. Here, I've got fracture veins popping up. We'll just deal with those right close. Just activated that once every 5 minutes, the same as we were speaking about before. I know for a fact I'll beat him, so he'll either leave or not, because I'm tired of not getting anywhere to gather from. So I'm going to kick him out of his, and then I'll gather from there. Two and a half minutes, and then we will try for the center. I actually didn't win that. Really? The guy had more than me in there. He had his buffs running. I did not run any buffs. Wow. Well done, dude. Let me see something. Deployment capacity. I don't got enough right now, so that's all right. Well done. 2 minutes left.